Oh, I'm Tim, and we're here for, I believe it is episode 5 of Tales of Dragons and Demons. And we're going to jump pretty quick in here, but let my players introduce themselves and their characters real quick, and then I'll give a quick recap and we'll dive right in. So we'll start with Tiresias.
Hello, I'm Tiresias. I'm playing the ever pessimistic Dune the Blacksmith, searching through the misty veil for ancient weapons and techniques to better his craft.
All right. And moving right along. Well,
Uh, yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Shoulael, and I'm
I'll
playing. I'm playing. Hang on, what was my name? Silvergrin Lothar, who is a slothful, greedy, want-to-be merchant. He's got the skills, but he doesn't have the network just yet.
Well, hopefully we can get you some treasure here soon. You've been starting to find a few pieces recently. So, all right. So, recap is they have been sent on a quest down into the. Why am I drawing blanks on names suddenly? You know how that goes. Into the breach, and they have been traversing various locations, hoping to find a orc prisoner who knows the location of certain items, and they have been sent down here to rescue him. But finding him is the hard thing, and the path that they were given has led them into this cavern of goblins. And recently they managed to dispatch a few of them, but they can hear more in the tunnels. And that is where we're going to zoom in on where our characters are and go from there. So, gentlemen, what are your plans?
So we have heard voices coming from down the corridor. And I would prefer to ambush them because we don't know how many there are.
Yeah, I also think ambushing is the best idea here. We have a light source, a torch, right?
Yeah.
We
Or a
also
lantern?
found a lantern, if I'm not mistaken,
Lantern and some oil
in
enough
the.
to.
Yes.
Perhaps we could set down the lantern like over here. That way, it's setting off light still, but perhaps the light source will distract and shift their eye away from us. Then we can sneak up behind them.
As long as we can find a good enough place to hide, I think that might work.
Mm-hmm. I think around here, like along this wall, would be a
All
good
right.
place,
Okay.
If you remember,
or
there were
behind the treasure piles.
piles of supplies and various things just laying around. So there are places to hide yourselves if you choose to. So, kind of let me know what you're gonna do, and we'll go from there and give you some advantages, disadvantages. I had looked up the rules earlier and posted them in our Discord. I have to get to the right one.
Uh,
Reference stuff for the
Traveler.
rule. Oh no,
Yeah.
Oh, that was up. Yeah.
Right.
It is considered a special kind of sneak attack. So,
Ah, yes. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's do that. Set uh, the
how far?
lantern around here, well lit.
Okay, in the middle, more or approximately.
Not in the middle, but closer to the entrance. So let's say approximately here. So the 1/3 of the room away from this entrance.
Let me see if I can find a quick little light source or something. I'm sure they have symbols. But go ahead. You guys will need to make some hidden rolls then for ambushing.
Okay. Hiding. Let's check.
How well you
What
do
there
will
are.
be how well because they will, in an ambush, they have to become aware of you.
Yeah. So this is
Sneaking, correct?
sneaking, right?
Yes. Sneaking,
Do we get
sorry.
any boons for our tactics?
I'll give you a boon since you could describe where and how you're hiding. Give me an idea. I mean, you got all the rubble for
Okay.
your imagination here. Throw out what you're kind of doing.
Huh. You know what? Dune, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Jane's gonna hide behind the crates and supplies here.
Okay.
And I think if we do a good enough hiding, it would maybe cost us the lantern, but I think we could end up perhaps getting out of this without combat if everything goes well enough, where they might move out, investigate over here, and don't spread out properly. We could end up sneaking up behind them and just exiting out through here while they don't notice.
Huh. That is an idea I did not think of. Okay.
Give me
Hmm.
just a second. I'm playing with some of the other rules. Just looking up. So give me just a second.
Yep.
And this will be the improvised weapons in the cave. We haven't used that mechanic yet. So I'm going to throw out a couple of these for you guys to use. And you can have fun with it. Okay? I
Okay.
don't know if I can make it. How do I make it?
Oh yes, I see it. I see it. Yes. Stalactite.
Yep. And that'll be one. And what's this one? Nah, we won't use that one. And anybody has a, no, that wouldn't work. So that wouldn't work. Yeah, we're just going to go with the stalagmite since that seems to be the only one that would fit this location decently. But that's something you guys can use to your advantage in there if you have an opportunity.
Okay.
Basically, you shove an enemy into some sharp rocks and cause additional damage. So it'll have some clear effects. Here, I'll move it
Okay.
down so others can read it. Then I'll move it over to the side here a little bit.
It'll be scary if the goblins can also use it.
Oh yeah, enemies can also use it if you're not careful.
Okay, but first, yeah, you're hiding there. Now that I know the plan, I think I will hide next to you so that we have a chance of sneaking out quietly. But yeah, okay. In that case, I will make my sneaking roll and see if it's any good.
I will do the same.
Ooh, you want to push it?
Wait, did you give
Actually,
us
you can.
a
I gave you a boon. I gave you a boon. That is correct. So you can roll again.
1 minute? What? Okay, so yeah, I should roll with a boon, which means my
Yep.
leather is countered, essentially. So yeah, 1 minute. Let's try again. Sorry. Okay.
That time you succeeded. Ooh,
Yes.
all right. Both succeeded in your stealth roll. Too many systems. Sneaking roll. And the light source is lighting up. Okay. After a few minutes, you guys hear noises that seem to be coming closer. I mean, everything is pretty quiet in these caverns. So noise travels pretty far. And after a short time, some goblins do arrive. I'm trying to get them lined up here. Moving, and you hear a bunch of screaming when they find a dead body at the cave entrance. They're moving in much more warily now with the light. And they're looking around very heavily. Quite extreme, so let's bring up one of their character sheets. Oh, sorry, they get a bane if the pack attackers were. So let me reroll once for each of them again. Okay, so the two that failed. That one failed. That one succeeded. That one failed. Yep, he would have succeeded both times. So one of them does spot who rolled the worst out of you two earlier.
I did.
He spots Tiresias, Dune in the shadows. Light must have just gleamed off his nice new shiny axe. I believe that's what you got last time.
It was a morning star.
Morning star. Oh. So you don't get the surprise attack, but I will allow you to make an attack first because you were prepared.
Okay, test. I'm back. Sorry about that. My
So
internet dropped out.
I apologize for not catching that you were. All right. Where did you drop off?
I just finished rolling, and you started describing the creatures coming towards us, but I dropped out. If before you started describing them, I dropped out.
All right. Well, what had happened as one of them succeeded their awareness check. So,
Okay.
but the other two did not. So you're going to get a free round as before he gets the other two to go off and see you. So
Which one noticed us?
it would be the top one, this guy.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong. 1 minute. Let me just reload my Roll20 as well because I think the internet did affect that as well. I didn't see any of them.
Okay, let me get over to the other map so I remember to zoom in a little bit for people.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm on the same page as everyone else.
And
okay.
And it is now that it is this one here at the top. Is the one that noticed you. The other two see the body of the other one and are looking over here.
This is somewhat out of character about an in-character thing. Would we be able to notice that there are two of the apparently weaker ones and one of the apparently stronger one? And is there enough light or other conditions to make out the difference?
Oh, I see. Yeah. You're there in the light. Give me. I think it would be fairly obvious. One seems to be bigger than the other two, but it isn't him that noticed you. It was one of the scouts.
Yes. Yes, it was. And we know that they noticed us. So the issue is we can't really run because they'll start chasing us.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I
one
think
of them
with
noticed you, and you
that,
got a free round like right now.
I
Yeah.
think when Dune notices one of them notices, he's going to just sprint towards it, take out the Morning Star, and try and bash their head in, and take one of them out as quickly as possible, and hopefully, uh, because the other two won't notice, they'll just be confused, and that'll give them more of an advantage. As
Um,
this,
you'll be right there, but I mean, you get a, like I said, you're getting a free attack
yeah,
round basically because he noticed you, but he hasn't screamed yet. It's like you see his eyes make
Yeah.
contact with you, and he's just starting to point and move.
yep. I'm just hoping to confuse them as I run up and hopefully kill one of them,
And
the
that's
one that
literally,
noticed us. So I'll just be there without them, like out of the
yep,
blue.
charge him and hit him if you can.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll, push my luck.
That's better. 13
I'm gonna do
damage.
angry.
All right. Open the character sheet again. Oh no, there it is. All right. You did 13 points of damage. You just hit him in the skull and it caves. I mean, it's like splatters on the backs of his companions.
And as I charge, I'm yowling like an angry cat that's about to get into a fight.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, as much as I would like to attack the larger one, he's a little further away. So I will run up right next to Dune, and I will. Do I get advantage? We don't get advantage on this, right? This is just a standard attack.
You would get an advantage on your, no, you wouldn't get an advantage per se, but your backstab would be in effect. Oh, I got the wrong thing.
Oh, I have to. I can choose to go backstab, right? Or
Yeah,
is this
you
part
can
of the
choose to,
sneak
you
attack?
can choose it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I will attack, and I'll choose to backstab. So let me first attack with my dagger. That was a miss, wasn't it?
16 was a, oh, sorry, scroll down. 18 was a
Yes.
miss, yes.
Yes. I will actually give me a minute. Let me just check that's right. Okay. I will push it. I too will take angry and push it, which is this button, I believe.
And that time
Okay,
you hit
that
him for
just hit.
4
Yes.
damage,
And
unless you do
I
the,
will do backstabbing. Okay. Which means cannot be dog. You get a boon to the roll. Oh, come on. Okay, I see. I see. All right. Uh, okay, so here's what happened, right? I didn't realize that I get a boon. I have to choose backstabbing first. But anyway, if I choose backstabbing, I first get a boon to the roll, which effectively means I should get the hit without taking the condition, I think. Right?
yeah, because, yeah,
The number of dice.
you get a boon to the roll. So that's a good thing.
Yes. So I can remove the condition in that
Yeah, you
case.
can
My
remove the
mistake.
condition.
Okay.
So, correct.
And the number of dice rolls is increased by 1. So I already have 1d8 plus 4 damage, and I can roll another
D8.
d8
Yep.
of
Additional
damage.
D8.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the d8, which is 7. So that's 4 plus 11 damage.
And you shank him or stab him right underneath the ribs, and he, well, you tell me how you did it. I shouldn't have to do it. You're here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm not. Although I'm a human and short, I don't think I'm as short as the goblin. So I go right to the eye and get him right into the eye, like all the way, full sink. The
All
blade
right.
sinks in completely, and yeah.
That leaves only that one, but now we're going to draw some initiative cards.
Yes.
So let's make sure he gets added to the initiative. Add to, oh, we don't need Dune in there twice, so delete. We're going in there twice.
The world always needs more Dune.
Yeah. But I don't need him in the initiative order yet. Multiple times. I got to remember how to do this, and it keeps heal. There we go.
What happened? Oh,
Why
okay.
is it giving
I'm
me
back. If
shuffle?
I was away.
Okay. Shuffle. Deal. Deal cards to everybody. Okay, there we go. Wow.
So there was one thing I did notice about the ambush, and that said, if you're successful, the attackers, all the defenders who fail the awareness roll should get bottom cards counting from number 10 and up. Does that come into play here?
I gave you the free round, not catching that.
Okay,
So,
fair enough. All right,
so
all right. Yeah, just wanted to confirm.
yeah,
Okay.
they should have gotten the lower
Uh,
initiative order. I missed that when I did my quick read through just seconds before
Yeah.
I remembered
Okay.
it. So,
Okay.
but
Thank
you
you.
would
I
be in
just
about
wanted
the
to
same
clarify.
boat.
Yes, quite.
So, he turns around, he sees you, Dune, right there, and he's going to attempt to hit you. Let's open up his character sheet. And he has a spear and he's going to try to jab it at you. And he just misses you. And he's used his turn. So you guys, I'm pretty sure, can take him out between the two of you.
Yes, that is certainly
Let's.
the hope.
Yeah, I'm just scared of that other goblin on the initiative that we don't see.
Oh, ignore him. He just dead body. He's a dead
Ah,
body. Got picked up on the there. So just go ahead and see who takes. Okay, I wouldn't recommend. You can avoid it.
I'm gonna keep the roll. I'm
Okay.
already angry.
Okay, and then I'll try my dagger attack.
8
Hits for
points.
8 damage.
He is still up, but staggered very good.
Okay. And we go back around to him, right?
Nope. New initiative
Oh,
order.
oh, right. Okay, and one thing I will do is I'll move slightly so that I'm behind Dune. So Dune's still tanking, essentially.
Okay. So recall all cards. Dang it, he keeps winning. He's going to attempt to stab you again with his spear. This time he hits you, Dune, because Silvergrin moved behind you, and he will deal 9 points of damage minus your armor.
Got it. So I take 5 points of damage.
Okay. And he's used his turn. It's your turn.
Yep, him with the mace or Morningstar.
Mm-hmm.
Not my lucky day, it seems.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't want to take too many conditions early on.
Yep. And I am going to. Where am I? Yes, I'm going to stab once more. Stabby, stabby.
Just makes it. And
Yep. Makes it
how do
6
you do
damage.
this? He only had 2
I'm
points left.
looking for the gaps. I'm looking for the gaps in his armor, like neck,
Yep.
groin. Extremities won't really work. Even face, and whatever's closest, I stab and like move the blade inside the skin, cut whatever I can.
And he just drops in front of you. He only had 2 hit points left from your previous attack.
Okay.
And you have 3 dead bodies in front of you on top of the previous 2 you had, so that at least counts for the 5 beds in the cave. Maybe.
Okay.
And they have The warrior would be the larger one, was wearing studded leather armor and carrying a long spear. That would be of anything of note that he has a value on him.
Okay.
And the scouts, if you want to.
Yes, I would definitely want to raid the bodies and pick up if there's anything I can use. I said spear may not be for me. I'm best with daggers and knives. If they have anything along those lines, I'd probably pick it up. But yeah,
Leather armor, both of the scouts wear leather armor, have short sword and a short bow, each of them.
okay.
I'm not great with ranged weapons.
Am I any good?
Well, did you take anything in them, or at least you have them and they're worth money? Also, to keep in mind if you don't want to.
Yes, but yeah, I can't carry anything more. My inventory is completely full, like absolutely completely full.
That's why if you maybe wanted to
Uh,
exchange a dagger for a short sword or something like that, would be an option then. That
but a short sword is not a subtle
isn't it? I would have
object,
to
is it?
read.
Yeah, let me just check. I can pull it up myself.
I can never remember quickly.
Short sword, grade, damage, durability, cost, supply common. It doesn't say that it is a subtle item.
Okay,
Let me
so
just
yeah,
check
that's
dagger.
right. The daggers are the supple items. That's right. Knife, dagger,
Yeah.
parrying dagger. Yeah, and dagger's your best bet
Okay.
then. So
Okay.
and as far as short bow,
Actually, give me 1 quick minute because it isn't listed in the compendium. So let me just drag it onto my sheet and just check, and I can delete it after.
no problem.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just piercing and slashing. It's not what do you call? What did I do? Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Apologies. Yeah,
One
it's
thing.
just piercing and slashing. It's not subtle.
Yep.
So,
One thing I want to keep in mind, because I do want to implement it here eventually, would
yes.
be the weapon damage and armor protection from certain types of damage. So we'll have to get used to calling it out. So,
Yes.
like leather armor is good against bludgeoning, gives you additional +2 additional
Oh, okay.
resistance, stuff like that.
Was
And
that anywhere? Because it wasn't on the list. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
yeah, just
Yeah.
I want to implement that part of that was an optional rule that I like,
Mhm.
but I wanted us to get used
Okay.
to doing this. But all right, you guys have 3 dead bodies there, and loot, take what you want.
Mainly the cash, if they have any cash, but yeah.
Um, roll some dice then. Between the 3 of them and the other bodies, I can't remember if we check change on them earlier. You will have a since we rolled a 12 on that, we'll give you 12 silver and then 12 copper.
Okay, so 6 and 6 for each. That's a good idea. I don't know if I
Sounds good to
have been
me.
keeping track, but
Yeah, and then you also
8
guys had
plus
gained
6 is
some jewelry and other items
14,
earlier, so you got actually not a
27,
bad
28.
bunch of gold piled up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have the tiny items listed, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, you guys are sitting there in the middle of a
Yeah.
cavern with piles of stuff. What are you going to do, gentlemen?
Like, dude, I'm honestly wrung out after this battle. I think we should examine this floor and then consider if we want to rest up a bit before we continue on.
I'm pretty haggard myself. I could use a good rest. I don't think we're gonna survive if we're keep drudging through half empty.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else is gonna bother us, but I'll keep watch on the.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
we
are
have a
gonna
choice. We can
attempt to. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a choice. Either we can try to like barricade this place with whatever odds and ends we can find here, barricade the entrance, and then get a good night's rest. Or we can finish exploring this floor, and then if there's nothing, we can get a night's rest without like any worries.
I think we could definitely barricade. We have lots of barrels and crates and everything to block off the
Okay.
entrance.
Okay, that's what we'll do then.
Okay.
So we'd like to take a long. Is
The
it
shift
long? I
rest.
forget the term.
Yeah.
Yes, the shift rest. Yes.
All right. Let me check something here, but you guys go ahead and I believe there's a shift rest button right on your character sheet.
Yes. Shift rest is for 8 hours.
6.
6 hours. Okay. Assuming another hour, I'm at 10. I'm probably at 12 hours since I got bit. You'll see.
We're adventurers. You don't get 8 hours of sleep. We get 5 on a good day.
Okay, shift rested, remove all conditions. Everything else looks fine. Oh, we should use rations, right?
Yep.
For
Make
this.
sure you're marking off
Okay,
rations.
I have rations and I'm overweight, so I'm going to remove my rations. I have 2 of them. So I had one, Dune had one, so I'm out of rations right now. But that also puts me at under my carry weight limit, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and we get to keep the lantern, so that's pretty nice.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you're about right. We're about halfway through your incubation period.
Yes.
All right, and I can get rid of that. Not applicable. All right. So you guys take your full shift rest. There is no issues with being disturbed. Recover everything you as it does, except for Silvergrin. You wake up and where you were bit.
Yes.
Did you? How about where were you bit? Let's start with that. I'll let
Probably
you
on
decide.
the arm. Probably on one of my arms.
It has become inflamed and your arm hurts, and you can see. I've been injured like that, and you can see the red lines that go up your arms from the infection and other things that are going on in your body, and your whole arm aches. If you're using that arm, you're at a pain, and I'll let you have it as your offhand.
Yeah, it's probably my off arm, because if I'm going to stab, I would have gone like that.
Yeah, you would have blocked with your offhand, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is not good. And it's definitely very visible. So Dune would have noticed it as well, even if I didn't say anything to him. But my exclamation would have drawn his attention anyway. So there we are.
I think a healing potion could help. I still have one left.
I'm feeling healthy. It's just that my arm is giving me a hell of a thing. Let's hold out until we rescue the orc, and then, or at least end this entire thing, and then we'll see. Then I'll take as many healing potions as it takes to get sorted.
There are some rules on the healing of a disease, so that's a little slightly different than a wound.
Okay.
Not drastically, but all right, yeah. Right now it's you're about 12 hours, maybe 13 hours into being after bitten. It's starting to affect you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and if you want to here, let me get rid of him. He never showed up. All right, so just to open up the map for you.
Okay.
You will find nobody else or nothing else in there.
And we probably make our way over here, right, to the entrance over here. Because I remember we came in from this side.
Exactly. That would be where you're going out.
Yep. Dune leads, making sure that he takes any of the brunt of any traps they may trigger.
Along the way, other than do you find nothing really as far as traps at this point or anything like that? But when you come to the entrance here, or before you even get there, you're feeling a warm, dry air, and the flooring kind of changes as you come around that last corner to like a rust colored red type sand, or well, at least that's what it looks like, dirt coming in from that way. And as you get to the entrance, you're looking at a ruin, like a ruined city. Most of the walls are just from buildings are just barely sticking up over the sand and desolation here. Nothing really structure wise is still standing, but if you can imagine hundreds of buildings just barely above the dirt, collapsed, very old ruins. Only
Okay.
thing worth of note is towards the center of these ruins, there is a building that does not seem, that structure seems intact. And it is a black, ominous pyramid with a stepped pyramid with stairs going up about halfway and into an entrance.
This is the next room, right?
That is the
Just
next
wanted to
area. Yeah,
confirm.
that is the area 5.
Next area, sorry.
Yeah, that you will be moving into. But from here to about where what you can assume is the location would be the temple, it's probably, oh, I'm not good at distances here. Maybe a kilometer to 2 kilometers.
Okay. That's quite a distance.
The distance between us and the pyramid? I thought this was the size of the pyramid. So.
Oh, no, not the size. I'm bad. Like I said, I'm bad with linear after you get over millimeters. So. Oh, yeah. It's about 1 kilometer, a little over 1 kilometer. Sorry, I did a quick conversion.
Okay.
Look. You see nothing other between there and you other than these ruins and wind blowing this rust-colored sand around.
Okay. Well,
That's
going by what
I was gonna say, that's what you see
Stone
from the
Eye said.
entrance. So yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, remember what he said, and do you need me to refresh that, or do you have it handy?
I think we have it at hand. Give me a very quick minute.
How intact are the buildings of the ruins?
Not really much of anything. It's just mostly like half walls or partial walls of stuff. You might see slightly bigger, but yeah, I mean, you could easily like dash and hide behind stuff and work your way somewhere, but um, they're not the greatest in structure. But you could
Okay.
avoid
So
being seen maybe if you were trying to.
yeah. I took a little while to reflect on what Stone Eye said. That's Stone Eye, I think that's the one.
Yep.
But yeah. And I recall he said something about it being the cultist being at the center of the area. So if the pyramid is at the ziggurat, the pyramid is at the center of the area, then I guess that's where we're headed.
I don't like this. I say we move behind cover. It feels like that
Oh
thing's
no.
watching us.
Oh yes, 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 yes. We should. We definitely should. We're not going to just walk up there. Would be suicidal.
Yeah, and the structure. I mean, don't think of it as big as like the Egyptian pyramids or anything like that. It's much smaller, but it's still pretty big. So, and I can't remember, the Aztec ones are pretty big too. It's more along those style.
Yeah.
Give me. Well, here, let's. We'll save that. Uh, give me some sneak rolls or sneaking.
Okay. Let's see how many we got. Do we get a bonus because we are going in the shadow of the ruins?
Yep, you
Or
can. And
okay,
if you're taking your
a boon.
time,
Sorry.
not. Yep, a boon.
Yeah,
Yeah, a boon.
not in a hurry, but yeah.
We're taking
Okay, let
time
me
and doing
see.
that. Do we get 2 boons?
No.
Okay.
Uh, let me just have a very
I
quick
gotta
look at
ask.
everything.
Oh no, you're asking
Yeah.
good questions, but there's a reason I said no.
Okay. So, ooh. Okay, that's nice.
You got a
I
nice
got a
dragon.
dragon.
You both sneak successfully, but as you get closer, give me an awareness.
Okay. No bonus on the awareness, right?
No bonus on the awareness. I'm assuming you're
No
taking
boon.
some.
Sorry, no boon. Okay, we both made it.
As
Barely.
you look up what the stairs that are going up to the entranceway, you notice movement in the shadows of the opening.
Okay.
Do they seem small? Like the goblins are more human-sized.
More human sized.
I whisper
Wait, we
to,
saw goblins?
yeah, 6 hours ago.
Ah, okay.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh, right. Okay.
But, yeah, those must be the cultists I whispered to my friend, Silvergrin.
I didn't realize I put things on the wrong layer. Give us a sec.
Those are the goblins. Interesting. Hmm.
What layer
I
are
am
you
not
on?
looking.
Sorry, I'm
So I
complaining
am
about
not.
me.
Yeah, sure. Like, I am not looking forward to fighting our way all the way up. But I do recall Stone Eye saying something about them being unlikely to die for their cause, or at least unready to die for their cause. They're more than happy to kill for it, but they don't want to die for it. Not sure what we
Oh,
can do
I
with that
see why.
information.
Yeah. All right. I forgot. I put everything on the wrong layer earlier. Give me just a second.
Okay.
We
No
could
worries,
set
no
up
worries.
another ambush out in the ruins. Perhaps target.
That may not work
You think so?
because, yeah, because they have no reason to come to us. If they are doing a ritual, as they are performing a ritual as Stonebeard uh, prophesied, uh, they have no reason to come to us if we are not going to disturb their ritual.
Okay,
Us
can you?
being here is unlikely to be a disturbance.
You guys are able to see the map. Make sure you see your.
Yes,
Yep.
we see the little bit of the map with one little thing.
Yep. Just
Looks
making
like a
sure you're visible. Yeah.
looks like a demon
Um.
marker.
To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
demon marker.
it is a cultist, and that's the token they have. So it's a human,
Okay,
cultist.
okay, all right. So it is definitely in character. It's definitely taller than the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, hang on, let me just check one thing before we continue. I would like to use my awareness to try to see if there are other people around. Like if this is the only cultist at the entrance, or if there are other people around.
I won't even make
So
you
that's
roll unless you, for
okay.
the sake of possibly getting a dragon or a demon, go ahead. But
Okay. Okay, that failed. But yeah, not a demon.
you notice nothing.
Okay.
Can I just a quick retcon that I sharpened his weapon, his dagger?
I can assume you can done
Oh yeah.
that over your shift, sleep, or rest.
Yeah.
How long does it take to do that? It takes just like a
Stretch.
15-minute a stretch. A stretch? Oh yes, not a
15
shift.
minutes, I believe.
15
Yep.
minutes, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, no, so basically you could have done it while we are discussing how to approach the
Yep.
Yeah.
approach the pyramid.
You had an
So
opportunity
yeah.
to take care of it, so that's fine. As long as you spent the willpower points on it, we're
Yes.
good. So.
Okay.
But you guys are hidden currently, and the cultist. Let's see how aware he is. Probably not very. He's not really paying much attention. You're aware of him now. You can see him turning into the entranceway.
So his back is to us?
He's looking out every once in a while, then he turns and he's like looking in.
Okay, and I'm like,
And
dude.
if you're close enough, you might hear speech.
Okay. I like, Dune, should we rush him when he turns away?
Yeah, then perhaps we could, if they're
Get
all
the
wearing the
drop on
same
him.
clothing, perhaps we could disguise ourselves.
Give me an awareness check.
All of us, or just one of us?
Well, depending on I know one. I mean, you both can if you wish, but I'm assuming you're watching him for a while.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yep. I failed, Dune succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah. The cat ears pick it up. There's a voice responding to him when he talks down into it.
He's with someone. I whispered to Silvergrin. I can hear it.
Okay.
So if we rush in and grab him now, we're exposing ourselves to someone else. That's why I kind of want
Indeed.
to try and see if we can lure him out here with a light.
We could do that, but that would also mean they come for us anyway, right? Because they aren't going to.
Yeah. At least we could hide
But
among the ruins and then ambush from behind.
true, we can do that. Let's do it.
So we're basically going to be using the same trick we used against the goblins.
Okay.
Hiding behind walls of the ruins and seeing if they come to us when they notice.
Actually, I think we should also throw some rocks in their direction to make the noise. Just a light may not be enough.
Yeah.
Light and movement.
Yeah, like don't throw it at them. Maybe drop the rocks or throw the rocks near the lantern.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
We have time enough to do that and back away because we're not very close.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So what is the kind of final plan here? So I got an idea.
Okay. So we are going to find a place in the ruins that's close to the entrance of the pyramid, but has place for us to hide. We're going to set the lantern down, kind of half covered, so that it seems that we're going to hang the lantern up so it seems like there's someone hiding behind something. And from that direction, we're going to throw some stones towards the entrance.
Okay.
So
Just
light
let you
and
know,
movement.
it is when you came out of that entrance, it opened up into the outside. So you got
Yes.
the sun coming down right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We didn't know we were outside. How fancy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you opened up into
Yeah.
like a desert with this rust-colored sand, and there's this.
Okay, right.
Sorry, I'm.
Okay,
If I didn't describe it right, yes, my apologies.
No, you described everything right, but we didn't realize that this was a lit area. So, yeah, that's the only thing. thought it was from the lantern. We saw the thing was rusted, and there was some other. Anyway, so we don't need the lantern, but we can definitely use the
The
sand, the
pebbles,
rocks
yeah.
as a That sounds good.
The rubble of the walls and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just yell something like seem like I'm injured.
That may actually ask them to bring. That may cause them to bring more people
True.
if they actually hear someone. So yeah, not sure. But if you want to do that, I'm ready for it.
I think if we're further enough away that I think, especially with the rubble, it'd be easier to sneak inside the pyramid.
You
Okay.
hear screams coming from inside the temple, pretty loud,
Okay.
and then they go quiet.
That was probably our timer. We should go. We should act quickly.
Question is the screams feminine or masculine?
High pitched and piercing, and somewhat muffled because of echoing.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably our timer. We should get underway. If they're summoning something very powerful, I'm not sure I want to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
So your plan is to try to pull the guard away from the entrance?
That's an interesting question. You know what? Could we do a pincer attack as well? Like, I hide one place, you hide one place. So as he comes closer, you can show a bit of yourself so that he runs towards you while I attack him from the back.
That sounds great.
Okay, let's set up for that and go.
All right. Give me your stealth, sneaking, hiding attempt.
So it's sneaky attempts, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, it's sneaking. And I'm using the most of everything that I can, like the environment. So I will.
Yeah, I'll give
May I
you
get
a.
a boon for that?
I will give you a boon if you're gonna make some attempts to take your time, maybe bury a little bit in sand, and not a problem. You managed to
Yeah,
hide fairly decent.
yeah. So basically, make the best use the environment I can to cover myself up,
Yep.
and sneak with the boon. That just made it. Okay. All right.
All right. You both seem pretty well hidden. How are you going to draw his attention out?
I'm gonna like begin to tap my armor, like my leggings, to create the sound of like almost like a smithy in work. There's ting 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 ring out.
You'll see the cultist step out a little bit. Look around. He'll talk back down into the entranceway, and another one steps out.
Okay.
And they both start moving towards the noise.
Yeah. When they get to like here, that's when the noise will stop.
Yeah. We're more theater of the mind right now. I'm just imagine a much larger area than the little place I exposed.
Yeah.
So let's give them an opportunity to do an awareness check. Neither of them are aware of you. So you get full on ambush sneak attack. I don't know if you want to each take one or target how you want to do it, but you get the effects of it.
I'll follow Tiresias' lead because we should probably split their attention for better or for worse.
I agree.
Well, you guys can pick who goes first. You don't have to look at the order right now because you guys have won.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you get to perform a sneak attack with a boon. And you can...
Yeah.
Okay, sneak attack with a boon. All right, let me just give myself that boon.
Yeah, and you
So
get
I'll go.
more damage because you have a subtle weapon, unlike me, I believe, right?
Yeah. No, I don't. The subtle
using a
weapon
supple
specifically.
weapon increases the damage by 1 die.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize that. That means I should have rolled more die. But anyway, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I lost track of that particular rule. I think I knew it before, but yeah. Anyway, you go for the guy ahead. I go for the guy behind. Fair.
Yep.
Okay. I have 1 boon, and I'm going to do my dagger attack. That was a miss. Okay.
Ooh.
In anger.
Did you only roll
Yeah.
once, or did you have it with a boon? Okay, you got a 16 and a 20.
With the boon. Yeah. I'm going to go again. In anger, I'm going to roll again.
And
that
just
does
made it.
just hit. Yeah, okay. And because it was a sneak attack, that's an extra
Dice.
D8. 1d8, and it's another extra d8 because it's a sharpened weapon. Is that right?
It does not increase the dice, but it will negate armor by 1.
Negate armor by 1. Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6 damage and bypass negate armor by 1. Okay.
How many points
One
did you say?
step lower.
I did 6 damage. Dune did 11.
Dune, the guy you hit falls to his knee, but not down, and he's grabbing his head where you hit him. And Silvergrin.
I went low for the hamstrings.
You went for the same guy though? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, I went for the other guy. There were 2 people, and I went for the one behind, and I went for the hamstring.
So I take the hit points off the right person, is what I'm right over.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yours, you hit. It does good damage, but he doesn't seem that affected.
Okay.
But both of you notice they're really not wearing armor. It's pretty much
Okie dokie.
I want to call them like peasant type clothes, but that might be a little...
I imagine they're like in robes.
Well, robes, but they're not really... I don't want to say they're the quintessential, they're not performing a ceremony type cultists right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So at this point, we will add them to the turn order. We will shuffle and deal. All right. The cultist that was on Silvergrin is going to pull out his dagger and attempt to stab you.
We are not... Okay. That does do 2 damage to me.
All right.
Because I'm wearing armor. Yes.
All right. And the other one, and now it's Dune's turn.
Oh, I go next.
Yep.
I don't see Dune or myself on the turn order, unfortunately.
Neither do I.
I see cultist, Dune, cultist, Silvergrin. So.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to try and hit with the Morningstar again.
Wait, how?
Not a problem. And you just, like a melon,
splat against the walls of the ruins.
And that is the cultist that would have gone next. So Silvergrin.
Okay, I am going to just attack with my dagger. Let me remove the boon. because that is
Oh yeah,
enough
before
of
that, I'd like to, after I kill him, I'll move to the other cultists.
All right, so then you will have somebody. So you there.
Okay. I won't use my backstabbing here because I don't have a lot of mind to it. But yeah. Oh, come on. That was a miss. I already took a condition, so I'm gonna soak that miss.
Okay.
Like just say I missed. Yeah.
All right. Sorry,
So it's back.
we got a dead cultist, so
yeah.
give me a second here.
Yes.
All right, Silvergren, you get another opportunity. You're first in the order next time in the next round. Excuse me. So if you want to try to, or what would you like to try to do to him?
Is that me again?
Yep.
Sorry.
We started a new round, and you choose the lowest card.
Yeah. Again, I do apologize, but we are not on the turn order. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you're not seeing it because I have it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No worries.
All that matters is that you see it and that you tell us when we go.
Yeah. Okay. So Silvergren, you're up.
So time for me to dagger again. 11, 9 damage, and I'm going for his knees again, knees and ankles.
You hit him behind his one knee, and you just hamstring him good, but you also catch the artery on the inside of his leg, and he's drops and he's bleeding out pretty quickly here, but he's not dead.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
Next would be the cultist. And
okay.
They don't have morale checks here, but okay, I'll figure that out later. But seeing as the only thing I think he has is he's going to try to dagger you.
Can he parry?
No, he cannot, because he used his action. So you take 11 points of damage minus your armor.
Is that me?
Yep.
Or
yep.
So that's 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
And then Dune, it is your turn. You just smack him good. I
imagine while he's on the ground with his hamstrings cut, he just executioner style, like a sledgehammer.
Yep, he had 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I still have that healing potion, by the way.
And
so do I. I have a healing potion as well. I have 2. I have a healing potion and a rare healing potion.
I think this would be a good time to use them since we're at the
I'm going to use the healing potion and make a healing. What does healing roll do again? When I try to heal.
Let's look it up real quick so we can all make sure.
How many? Yeah.
Healing potion or healing potion. Healing roll succeeds automatically. Okay.
Yeah, so heal wound is it's a spell. I can't use that one.
2d8. Let's just go with that for right now.
2d8. Do I have to rest for it?
You would have to let rest and let you can take a stretch rest and let things happen.
Yeah. Okay, so stretch rest
a little better. Because healing wounds.
Well, hang on. Let me just check stretch rest rules once. So
that's the 15-minute one.
The rare one does recover hit points instantly.
Yeah, rare one does, but I want to hold on to that for a while.
Okay.
Stretch rest. You heal D6 HP or 2d6 if someone else is tending to you.
Yep.
Okay.
So you'd get the automatic 2d6 if you use the potion, is basically what it's saying.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
And I will make a healing check to try and help.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Because I have the healing potion that automatically succeeds.
Okay.
Wait 1 minute. So I click the stretch rest. I am being cared for. Submit. That's 6 hit points. That's 10 hit points. Okay. Even if I had failed.
Yep.
But yeah, 1 minute. Let me just check my character and see if I got that
And
back.
heal a condition of your choice because you're taking the stretch. So if you're under anger, you can get rid of your anger.
I got rid of that. Thank you very much for reminding. Okay.
And also that goes the same with you doing it. If you wish to take the stretch rest with him, you can also gain hit points and remove a condition.
I don't have any conditions right now or hit points lost, but I will use that time to resharpen his dagger.
Yes,
Okay.
and I think you get willpower points back as well. So if you got willpower points, that's great.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll do it for the willpower points to recover.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So you have taken out 2 cultists that were, as far as you know, at the entrance.
Well, it's time. Let's dress up as a cultist and head out, or head up, as it were.
Yeah.
They gave me some. Need to work on icons a little better and pay attention. Some of them look the same. All right. You were typing away, and did I miss something? Oh. All right. What are you guys doing? Changing clothes, trying to look like
we're just going to put, or at least my suggestion is to put whatever cultist robes they had on above what we're wearing, and then head up, that we might get the element of surprise.
As I said before, they weren't really wearing any like robes or ceremonial type.
Okay.
Yeah,
nothing at all.
Like normal peasant clothing is what he said.
Okay. I mean, they were. I mean, the only thing you have note worth on them is you see the tattoo you've seen before.
Oh, that's interesting.
The cultist
also
tattoo from previous.
Yeah. I'm scrabbling around to see if we have any soot on the lantern.
I have plenty of soot on me. I'm always covered in soot.
Right now,
we've been underground for such long. Yeah.
Go ahead.
My idea is to use the soot to make like a very crude representation of the tattoo. Right? In the hope that, if anyone challenges us, we can just show it very quickly.
Most of the tattoos you've been finding are on the upper shoulder, whatever side it's
Yes. On. Okay, but you can still pull down your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just giving you the where they're usually located.
Okay. I'll put it on the palm. And can it be anywhere? Or does it have to be a certain place?
We found it always on the shoulder, so it should be on the shoulder. But I think your shoulder is very furry, so I'm not sure how that would work.
You have to do it in a very specific way, where you always have to like paint it downward.
Give me what is the roles in the system? Give me just a second to remember what they're called. Just give me a straight up intelligence roll.
Got it.
Okay.
Silvergren.
Okay. Yes.
Of all the cultists you've seen, which maybe not many, but
4 actually, but yeah.
And that so far all appear to be human.
Okay. Indeed, that might be.
Perhaps you can pretend that I'm a captive, Chewbacca style.
Okay, a couple of questions about you. First, do you have a tail?
I believe
I'm not sure.
Cat folk.
Okay.
Up to you.
Yes. So what we should do instead is fashion these clothes into a hood so your face is covered, and you should probably see if you can keep your tail wrapped around your waist so that no one would notice it.
I'll stuff it in my pants. Yeah.
Keep it in your pants, exactly.
Okay. And I will duplicate the thing. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to go first because if we are challenged, I can help get the drop on people by showing them the duplicated tattoo. Like just flash at them. But we'll see.
Just
Okay,
a second.
shall we? Yes.
All right, I just had to come up with names. All right, so go ahead and move up to the stairwell area.
Okay, one moment.
Let me zoom out for the people here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you for moving us there. Oh, 1 minute. I can move myself there. Okay, fine.
And for sake of seeing it, it opens up into a large room. This ruin is dirty, dusty, piles of sand and dust have come in through the door. But you see several foot tracks through the floor leading to the door or entranceway over here that I missed.
Oh, wow.
And
no one in the room?
No one in this room. You can hear chanting and other muffled sounds coming from further in.
Okay.
I think it's time we begin to move quickly, or I think we'll...
Yes. Let's go right across the room and peek into the next room so that we can get the drop on people, but let's be quick about it.
Yep, and quiet about it. So give me a sneaking now that you're inside.
Quiet about it. That's a big question. This is not going to go well for me. Oh, it did not go well for me.
For you.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna push it or try anything like that?
No, I'm more focused on moving, so I'm not making a lot of noise, but I'm not exactly hiding it either, from what I gather.
Yeah, you're also disguised.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, when you do look into that room, you're being somewhat subtle, so I'm not gonna. You do jar a bunch of sand and rock loose that kind of roll, but as you look in, you will see another cultist.
Okay. 1 minute. Let me try something. Right. I would like to.
And he's
use.
Go ahead. He's gonna do something.
Please complete, and I'll tell you what I'd like to do actually. Or should I tell you first?
No, I did what I was doing, so I just wanted to make sure. He is looking away from you further into the. You see the corridor kind of looking thing you see.
Yeah, so he's looking the other direction essentially, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
and that is where you hear the chanting and other stuff coming from, and crying and some other noises too.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to use bluffing to walk up right next to him like I belong.
All right. Go ahead. Move your icon.
Now, okay.
Token.
Let me see. So I will move up here, and the goal is first to get very close to him to attack if necessary. But the more important thing is to see what's happening in that room, because need to get a lay of the land.
Even though there's going to be a doorway showing there, it has broken and off the hinges and kind of off to the side. So what you can see
if
from
possible,
there,
I'm right next to him.
As you come up, you'll see that from where you are.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of people. So yeah, I do have to bluff to see what happens. Give me one moment,
But
please.
he's
But, yeah.
as you walk
Yeah.
up to him, he turns around and,
Mhm.
hey, where's Brutus and Martin? Did they let you in?
I'm like, yes, we have come to see the end of the ritual because I believe that the time is nigh, after all, and we would like to see the descent of that which we have summoned.
Who are you?
Did they not tell you that we were coming? We thought they would be at the front, guarding the entrance like they were supposed to. But we didn't see them. We assumed they were with you.
Yeah.
They were just out there. I was just talking to Martin as he stood there, and then he
Yeah, they're
wasn't. And they
still there.
came here.
Sorry. Yeah, those.
We didn't see them.
So,
We
Give me a
thought,
bluff check just because I need you
yeah.
to roll something.
Yes. I
does
was
this
going to
give
do
a
that anyway,
boon
but I
with my
should.
help?
Yeah, I'll give him a boon with your assistance here. And
Okay.
we're not.
Okay. Bluffed my way away. So,
All
like,
right.
yes, we actually came from the town. You might remember that there are two of us keeping an eye on the what's it called, the what's his name, the what's it called, the duck. I forgot what they're called. Mallard. There are a
Mallard.
couple of us in the town keeping an eye on the Mallard. They recruited us not too long ago, and we have the confidence of the town. So the town thinks we are here on a different mission.
You're making no sense, and he looks very confused.
Does it matter now that the summoning is at hand?
He,
Can I just turn to my companion like I am also confused with the cultist to make sure he
and
doesn't suspect me?
he's not spotting your lies. And he's just
Okay.
well, when they're done killing the goblin in there, maybe we can just, but not while they're on in the middle of the ceremony. As you look down, you're gonna
Okay.
see I'm gonna ping him for you. This one is a
Yes.
human. This
Okay.
one is an orc. This one is a goblin. The human
Okay.
is a young man who is just crying and bawling. Not really loud anymore, but he's there.
I would
Okay.
like to
So-
try something, my own bluff, if that's okay.
What
Yeah,
would you like to do?
Go ahead.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and like whisper, as if I'm saying this as if I'm trying to make sure that a panic doesn't start. It's like we saw signs of violence outside. We believe the pyramid is under attack from outsiders.
You're telling the what do you call, the cultists this?
Yes, because then they'll perhaps
Okay.
go search the town for like
Fair
a
enough.
small militia or
Okay.
bandit group or something like that. Or
Who are you guys? He's just staring at you. Just
Okay.
forget
Well,
it. I'm gonna let them know there's somebody
Okay.
strange, and he starts walking away,
Okay.
backing away
So,
more than
before-
anything. Go ahead.
Okay. So Tim, one very quick question before this, because I got a little confused by the marker, but the human next to Gorum is a non-cultist, right? Despite the
Yes, despite the
icon. Okay.
icon, I can find a different one, but I didn't.
No worries, no worries. Just want to confirm. Anyway, so
Yeah.
as he starts to step away, I am going to backstab. Okay, which is I will make a dagger attack with a boon first, right? Which hits and does 11 damage. But because you sharpened my blade, I haven't used it yet. So that means if he's not wearing any armor, so it doesn't matter. But I get an extra D8 damage.
Can you do one more point
And
of
I
damage?
go right for the neck. So I do 11. I do 15 points of damage, and I go right for the neck.
You reach. Describe how you do this. Otherwise, I will.
So yeah, as he's stepping away, I just go for the back of his neck and go right into his spine.
And he just drops in front of you.
I
Okay.
yell, traitor.
Why are you shouting? I'm like, why are you shouting?
Because we have 2 people who can clearly see us kill this man. 3
They're
actual.
focusing.
Okay,
They're
just
focusing on the fucking altar.
Oh,
just
yeah,
to give
okay.
you an idea of what was going on, because of what you saw, this person here is facing away over the altar, and he's the one doing the chanting. The rest of them are kind of doing chanting with them. Oh, sorry, I moved an icon earlier. This is a dead body of a goblin that was thrown to the side. And there's a goblin squirming there, and he's chanting over the top of him, from what you can see through there. So that may influence your actions different. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll be silent.
Okay, so I do want to do a slight retcon, and that is we picked up the daggers from the 2 cultists outside. That's the only thing we picked up in our rush.
Okay, that's
if
fine.
that's possible.
And they're just plain, everyday, decent daggers.
Yes. So. Good. So this person is dead. I'm going to rush ahead and cut the ropes on all these 3 people. I have 3 daggers extra. Or rather, I have 2 extra daggers and 1 without a handle. The human seems to be out of it, right? I cut the thing and I say, here, fight to live, and give them both a dagger, because I don't know if they have their weapons.
No, they were obviously tied up, captives, hands and feet.
Yeah.
Let's, you have to remember my...
So I'm doing this as fast as possible before anyone inside notices.
All right, then I'm going to make an awareness check because they are preoccupied, but you're right down the line of sight for this one in particular.
Could you show that one again, please? I missed it.
This one is looking down at you. They're all facing the altar, just to give you an idea.
And even if he didn't notice me, he'd notice the captives getting up. So fair enough.
Yeah. So right now it's how fast he's going to be aware of you is what the situation is.
Yes.
Oh, he sees you move in and start cutting them free, and he's going to start making noise.
Okay, no worries. That still doesn't matter to me because I'm getting these people free.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that is going to be your full action right now. You basically get this round to do something, and then we're going to go into a turn order.
Dude, that's because this is my. So I'm getting one more action, or this is it for me? This is it for me
because you ran forward and started, and it's going to take you fairly quick.
Maybe Dune is just going to stand behind you as your loyal shield, or in front of you.
Okay, sure. All right, you're holding the door while Gorum and the goblin get their feet to themselves.
Okay,
I'm not particularly doing anything to the human. He doesn't look like he wants to fight. I'm like the way back is clear. If you want, if you want it, it's up to him to believe.
Yeah. Remember the person you were after. You were given a name and everything earlier.
It's an orc.
I think this is him, an orc. I'm going to guess. I forgot the name, but it's an orc. I guess this is the guy.
I actually, can you guys read the name on yours? I can.
I see a guy named Gorum.
Gorum. Yes, that is the name of the one you were looking for.
Yeah, Gorum. Yeah.
So you have a bunch of options right now. Dune, you're just going to sit there, and I'm just making sure before I start.
Can you also observe the people, because the cult? I can see a few cultists. So, actually, would you be okay taking a peek into the room to see what else is there?
From where he is, he actually can probably see a little more, but give me just a second to get on the right icon, because dang it.
See 3 cultists, 1 goblin, and what could be, I believe, some sort of wraith.
That's the big bad for tonight, I believe.
Yes, let me give you a little bit more of a description. These 3 on the smaller ones around the perimeter, east, north, and west, are standard type, are normalish looking humans. The one standing...
Did Tim drop out?
Did I drop out?
Is anyone else here? Yes, okay, sorry. I think you dropped out for a moment, Tim. You said these 3, the smaller ones, and then cut out.
All right. And I'll go back. The 3 smaller ones are regular humans, but these are now dressed in robes, ceremonial robes of black.
Is
We're going to
mine
give you
or
the
someone
traditional
else's?
black robes and stuff. And then
Okay.
the other one here is in much more decorative but black robes. And when he turns around, he's human, but he seems to be different.
Okay. Human, but not really the
Um,
greatest thing in the
yeah.
world. Fair enough.
And he leaning against the altar by him is a large battle axe.
At least my observation is that they don't seem to have any means of range attacks, which might be a relief. But yeah.
But they have noticed you now, and they stop chanting and turn.
Good. Okay. That is probably my biggest worry. We can handle humanoids. I don't know if we can handle whatever they're planning to summon. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, time for initiative order.
Yep. If you guys are going to do that, I just...
Oh, does Gorum say anything, by the way, to what I say to him?
What did
Because I
you
don't know if
say?
he speaks common. All
What
I
did...
said was, here, fight to live. Gave him a dagger. Not sure if he's good at daggers.
Yeah, he will stand up anything to get out of here before they kill me. I'd rather die
In
fighting.
common?
Yeah, he spoke very broken but understandable common.
Okay, my eyes widen a little bit because I've never heard of a nightkin being decent at common, but yeah, that's it. Anything the goblin does, out of curiosity?
He's asking the orc about things, and he starts
Okay.
speaking in goblin to him. Do you understand it? But basically, he's pointing his dagger at him or pointing the other way. And we'll put everybody in an initiative order here, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, good. So we are up 4 versus 4. Hopefully.
So let's put everybody in the order and then remove the dead guy, because he got picked up again. All right, we're going to remove that goblin. And shuffle. Heal. I see what it's doing. It's giving me a bunch of errors, of course. Recall all... I don't know what's going on. Give me just a second. Refreshing. All right, Roll20 is being a butt to me right now.
Okay. Not.
It just keeps telling me... Okay. Recall all cards. Recall
Shall we take
all...
a quick break? In that case?
It's not... If you need to take a quick break for a second here, go ahead, because when we get into this, it'll take a little bit.
Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes then.
I'm just trying to figure out why suddenly it didn't want me to be able to deal anything. How do you mean no more cards? I already recalled everything and shuffled. All right, F5. All right, so shuffle. That time it worked. I don't know. All right. When you're ready, we got her ready to go.
I don't see myself on the initiative.
You're doing at number 5.
Got it.
Why is it? Yeah.
I've been thinking about switching to Foundry.
I've been thinking a few things too, but I have money invested in stuff here, so it's like hard
Yeah.
to. Why isn't it refreshing? Let's just refresh. Yeah, why it isn't showing you guys the same turn order I have, I don't know. All right, he's not back yet. Yep, lovely. You guys aren't seeing the same turn order because I see what you're saying because I'm looking at my other one. What the heck, roll 20. All right.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
Not a problem. For some reason, and I can't figure out why, and I get a different turn order appearing with all the people in it, and you guys don't. So for some reason, I got to count 9, and you got to count 8. Roll 20. Gotta love it. But
Just remind me when it's my turn.
yep. You're actually not too far. Silvergreen, you start this thing. So you're number 1 right now. And if you're speaking, suddenly I can't hear you. Are you
Dune
there?
is not in the turn order.
Yeah, that's the one that, as I said, it's screwed up. He's actually
Yes.
number
So,
5. So,
okay, can I swap with Dune in that case? Because going first is not my jam.
Yep, we will move Dune to 1 and you to 5.
Come on. Okay. That all right, Dune? For me to swap?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I swap with Dune, yes.
Can I make a myth and legend check to see what that is?
Yes, you may.
$20.
No. You think he's
No idea.
friendly.
It's freaky. It's weird. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
All right. I found out what the issue was why you weren't showing up. For whatever reason, it was using the icon from the other map. So now you're in there. So.
I have the lantern. I don't have any oil.
Oh, the lantern came with a shift of oil in it.
Shift the oil. Yeah,
And
I think I'm just.
And that
I'm
you've been
just
turning it
gonna,
off and on, so you haven't used it continuously. So.
I'm gonna just stand here and keep my ground. Because I feel like the main. I think I just like, okay, we have our guy. We can just escape. We can run. We don't need to fight.
Are you saying anything like that?
Yeah, let's just go. We got our target. Let's leave. And I'll just end my turn here.
And you're gonna hold. That's all you're gonna do. Hold until somebody attacks.
Yep. Just make sure that everyone can get out of the pyramid.
All right. The villager, as soon as you untie and out of his way, he just takes off, running scared. All right. Next up is this guy, and he's gonna grab his axe and move forward towards you, smiling.
Haha, he's out of range, I think, hopefully.
Yep, just in.
Ah, +6.
But you have you were holding, so you didn't do anything but get there. Sit there. So
yep.
So you can evade if you need to. Or if you have
I can parry you, correct?
Well, I hit the button and it's not doing anything. So what the heck? Axe. He hits.
I parry.
Okay. Parry. You parry. I believe that's how that works. A while. Melee combat. What's the parry again? Parrying. Yep. Okay. So basically, it's a reaction. The only time you have to worry about is you parried, and he would have done is the damage, is the durability. He did 6 points of damage. He didn't exceed your durability, so you did parry without damaging your weapon. All right, and then we're moving. Silver Grain, it is your turn. Are you muted? Or did we lose the audio again?
Sorry, I am muted. The thing is, because I have breakfast with me. Anyway, my question before I start my round is, what did Gorum say to Dune's suggestion of running like hell? If anything.
He's last, but he would say, if we can get away, it might not be bad. More or less is how he...
Okay.
Because, yeah, right now he looks beaten and kind of not in the best shape himself.
Okay.
All the prisoners look like they've been through some abuse.
Okay.
Our former prisoners, excuse me.
Looks like we're going to have to fight this guy. So I move approximately here. Right?
You could probably both squeeze in the doorway there, yeah.
Yeah, so basically the idea is I attack and then go back a bit. But yeah, I'm going to backstab because now is the time to use it, if any time at all.
Yeah.
Dagger attack. I do 2 plus 2. I hit. I do 8 damage and I do an extra D8 because it is a subtle attack.
And it is sharpened.
One moment. So also this is a subtle weapon. Do I get an extra D8 from that? Because it's a sneak attack.
You get the sneak attack bonus, and then you would also get the sharpen bonus.
Sharpened has already been used on the other guy.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you would get
Okay.
2D. You would get the 2D whatever it says. I don't have it open in front of me.
Okay. So let me just. So this is what I need a little clarification on because I.
Okay.
Okay. So first, if I do backstab it and I'm within 2 meters of another player, it
Yep.
counts as a sneak attack,
Yep.
right?
It means it cannot be
So I get a
dodged or
boon.
parried. Yep. And you get a boon.
Yes, I get a get a boon to the roll, and the number of dice for the damage is increased by 1.
Yep.
So that's part of the that's the automatic increased damage from a sneak attack. All
Yep.
right. Okay. So I
And
did
what I
8 plus 8.
was,
I did 6. Yeah.
you did quite
Yes.
a bit of damage. 16 points of damage.
16 damage. Yes. And I'm trying to hit any weak points I can find.
Oh, you.
Not that I can. Not. I don't. It's just a guess because I don't know what this creature is. He looks human. Is not human. So yeah.
He goes. Let's see. He takes a good bit of damage. You go in right underneath his armpit and stab deep. And he starts coughing up blood, but he's not down.
Okay.
And a cultist will move up to you. We're on number 7.
Okay.
And you stabbed and you can move away.
Mm.
You said something about
Yes,
that.
because yeah, after attacking, I do move back a bit, so Dune can still hold the entrance.
Okay. Give me an evades roll.
An evade roll, yes, because
As
I
he
have to move away.
as the twisted cultist attempts to take a swing of his axe at you, you had no problem getting away.
Yes. Sorry.
That's the
Okay.
only time they get to do something like that.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So the cultists start moving up, and you can only get 2 here. So we had 2 in the doorway there. The other one's just moving up. They're screaming at you, making all sorts of noise. This one here, since he's going to be up next, just stabs the goblin sitting on the altar and slices his neck open. He was tied down. That's his action. Now we're going to recall and shuffle and go for the
And did
next one.
Gorum and the Goblin take turns?
Sorry. They are both kind of sitting there holding themselves and just trying to orientate what they're going to do. But definitely you're blocking the doorway. The goblin is screaming about run one, if you can understand them enough, if you want to try language, but looks like he wants to flee. And Gorum is kind of standing there. Seems to have, he's just waiting to see what happens right now. Because now is a possible opportunity for revenge for him. So they're going to hold their action until such time as there's somebody closer. But right now, you two are kind of plugging the hole up there. So deal. The twisted cultist takes another swing at you, Dune.
I'm all ears.
Why isn't it working to roll the battle axe from there? Axes. Ooh.
Parry.
All right. And I still have to roll the damage just to let you, in case the parry goes over your damage durability.
I believe that does. Yep. And that went over my durability. The Morning Star is broken.
No, it just needs to, it's just damage.
Okay. What
You
is
could-
damaged weapons?
Basically, they're temporarily unusable. You can repair them.
Yeah. Good thing I'm a blacksmith.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find the exact one, but yeah, prone, critical. They're buried in here. The subtleties. I need to play the game more to get the little subtleties down.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the basics of it. Durability. If your parrying weapon exceeds his weapon and shield, then you suffer no damage. However, the damage exceeds your weapon's durability. The weapon is damaged and cannot be used until repaired with a crafting roll. So I guess you could repair it in the middle of combat if you really wanted to try.
I have other weapons, thankfully.
All right. But that parrying is your action, so you're also done for this round.
Yep, I'll just skip over my turn.
Yep. The one cultist who is sitting there next to also attempts to hit you. And he only has a dagger, so he's just trying to. And 3 points of damage even affect you?
Nope, my armor negates the damage.
All right, villager. Oh, sorry, it was villager. He's running, so he's the cultist. Oh, villager, cultist. Cultists, they're just going to hold because you kind of plugging it up, and there's 2 of them there. The goblin starts taking off. Gorum moves forward, though. You free me, I try to help. And from there, Dune, you're up. You already did your turn.
Do I get a movement action or?
Nope, you
Got
took
it.
the whole parry. On a parry, though, you alternate rule we haven't discussed is it would allow you to move yourself and your enemy 2 meters or 1 square in any direction.
I'm good not using it since but for future reference, that's nice to know.
Yep. This one will move forward also, since he's our 3rd cultist. Villagers running, and Silvergrin, you take the bottom here, but you're there. You're muted again, sir.
Same as last time, I'll step up from this side and try to attack the twisted cultist.
All right.
Let me see if I have enough willpower for another backstab. I do have enough willpower for one last backstab. So here goes nothing. Right? So
Yep.
boon on my attack. Oh,
A
nice.
Dragon,
Okay.
a dragon also, so automatic double your damage.
Okay, plus, okay, so that add a
So,
d8 because it's a backstab, so a total of 10 damage. Does the total damage double or
yep,
only the initial damage?
total damage.
Okay, so 20 damage to the twisted
You
cultist.
get him right under the chin, right here, and it just goes up into the brain cavity. And you pull it down, and he falls.
And when
initiative.
I see he's down, yeah, and when he's down, I'm like, I grin and I look back at Gorum and say, "Are you any good with a battle axe?"
So we're dealing out for the new round.
Yep.
Villager still running. Gorum is behind you 2, so we can't get forward. But what you said, yeah, pretty good with it because that's mine.
So one question, just out of curiosity, this space is technically empty now because he's dead, right? You can step over his body, essentially.
Yeah, he is essentially dead.
Okay, got it. All right. Nothing more to say. I'm next to Dude, and we are holding the door.
Let me read something, though. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Where was it? There it is. Okay. I just needed to know that piece of information. We'll knock that up for me. All right. What are you doing? Gorum is waiting in the back. Cultist steps forward and tries to stab at Dune. So come on, let's get through this. Where's the character sheet? All right. Keep hiding up there. All right, he's going to try to dagger you.
I take 1 point of damage.
He failed to hit you.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I just looked at the damage as assumed. My bad.
And the other one steps up also, and he's going to try to stab Silvergrin.
Yes. This cultist is within reach. I'm just going to dagger attack him because I am out of backstabs.
Yeah, well, this one, it was this one who stepped forward. Excuse me. To stab you.
Okay, so
this is the new round, so you can dodge, evade, parry.
Oh, he stabs me. Fine.
Yeah. I would recommend it because he did double damage. He rolled a 1.
That's a good one. I will try to parry it, which is what? Attack on my side?
You use your weapon to try to parry it with your knife, or you can evade to try to get back.
I'm parrying it.
All right. Okay, you deflected 5 points of damage with your parry. Hopefully your durability on your weapon doesn't... A dagger has 9, so you're fine.
9.
Yeah, so you managed to avoid taking damage.
But this is a natural one. So does he also get... this is a dragon. So does he also get the double damage thing?
Oh, let me read. Yeah, dragons get other things. Critical hit.
Because I remember humanoids have different rules from animals, which have different rules from monsters.
And I have to read up because right now he may not get the dragon double attack because he's a monster. I have to look up that.
Okay, yeah.
So for right now, we're just going to say he parried to keep moving on. Are you parried? So, Dune, you would be up. But this is the new round, so you parried.
Okay.
Oh, 2 cultists. Yep, the first cultist there. That was Dune parried. Then it was the next cultist there, so we're on 7. And he's can't get any closer. Silvergrin parried. Goblin is running away. Twisted cultist.
Something wrong with my internet,
man. The twisted cultist, the body you just stabbed under the neck, starts to rise. And still bleeding, but congealing on his throat and down, obviously dead, but is starting to stand up. New round.
I don't did I parry or do anything that turn?
Yeah, you did a parry, I thought.
Okay.
If I missed you, I apologize, but I didn't think I did. I want to recall.
Sorry.
Yeah,
my internet's been acting up, and I'm really not certain why that's the case.
Not a problem. I'm hoping we can finish this combat and finish up a few things here shortly, and we'll be done.
Okay.
Or if you guys run, or one or the other. But I don't think You go do that.
I mean, it's not that much of a combat. We've killed the big guy, a big bad guy. So I'm not. I mean, of course, a lot of things can go wrong
Villager
easily.
still running. Gorum is just, he's standing there hoping to get an opportunity, but everybody's blocking. Silvergrin, your turn.
Okay, let me have another look. I've used my action, so I can't do anything.
No, we're in a new round.
Oh, new round. Okay. Right. So I'm going to attack this guy with my dagger. Just
With
stand there and dagger him up and see
the
what
one
happens.
that is rising or the cultist who attacked you previous?
The cultist who attacked me, I think, would be a better option. The
Okay.
cultist right in front of me, rather than the one in front of Doom.
Yeah, because there's the big bad who is rising. Keep that in mind. He is now standing dead corpse in front of you.
Wait, sorry, really? Okay, I missed that. But anyway, I missed. Fine. I did miss what you said. Okay, anyway, so I will attack the rising corpse, if that's all right.
Yep,
I will
that's
take
what I.
the anger and I'll push it, and that also missed. Okay,
All right,
so I missed my attack.
it's kind of creepy. This thing you just killed, and you just rises before you, gargling blood up his throat and out where you slashed him. All right, cultist is going to take a swing at Dune. Which cultist is it? No, that's the one in the back. He's just waiting there too. So twisted cultist is the next one. Since you're the one who killed him, he's going to attempt to kill you.
Okay.
Or attack you. So, and you used your action, so you won't be able to negate any damage.
Or anything, yes.
And it didn't do it again, so let's go up the axes. 3, he hits.
That does hit.
And that would be... Oh, sorry, hit the
2
wrong die.
damage.
No, sorry, hit the wrong die. 2d8.
Okay, yeah.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, so 2 damage because I have my armor.
Yep. Goblin running, cultist. Got too many things in front of me now. Cultist is going to attempt to... stab at... Which cultist did it highlight? Yep, it'll try to stab Dune. And he misses. Next cultist tries to... Is that the same one? Yep. He can't attack anymore because the other person is in the way. To keep it even. Dune.
Dune is going to take out his warhammer and attack the cultist.
The
Not
rising
the numbers first.
Okay, you're gonna attack the cultist, not the rising dead.
Nope. My thought process on that is
I'm fine with
better
it.
to take out multiple enemies that I know will go down instead of focusing on one that might keep coming back up. So then we can focus on him when rest are down.
That's fine. I just want to make sure.
Yep. 14 points of
You take him out.
splat.
So this one is deceased. Anything on screen? All right. So villager is, we're back at 1. All right.
Okay.
All right. So cultist here is going to move up to the position that is opened up. Oh, that is that one. The other one is dead, so he doesn't matter. I can remove him. Twisted Cultist, which is the rising monster, attempts to take another swing at you.
Okay.
And misses.
Misses.
So then it is Villager who is running or not visible to you. Dune, you're up.
Taking out the other cultists.
Exactly 12 points is what you need, so not bad. He is also dead. You're just lining him up and smacking him.
Yeah, I feel like Doom guy.
Okay. So that's one cultist and one twisted cultist left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Gorum is. You guys don't need my help.
No, get out of here.
I'm just gonna start going. He just.
We'll get your axe when we're done.
Probably what he's waiting for. Okay. The only cultist surviving is the one there, and then the undead. So he's gonna attempt to move over and get at Silvergrin.
That hits for 8 damage. I will take 6 damage out of that.
All right. And then it is your
1,
turn.
2, 3,
Unless you
4,
want to
5.
unless you want to parry or dodge it, you're up next otherwise.
No, I'll take it. I'll soak it. Right. Yeah, Gorum, I don't care if you leave, but take your axe with you now, please.
And the axe is in the hands of the
Exactly.
creature.
Exactly. So, I am going to attack the cultist. I caught on to what Dune was doing by, how does one say, by thinning the numbers, and I'm going to attack the cultist with the same idea. And I am going to, what are we? Dagger him up. Please hit.
You did hit for 9
11,
points of
9
damage.
damage.
You got him pretty good,
Yes.
but he's
Okay.
not down.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
And that cultist, that one's dead. Twisted cultist.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay, Twisted cultist is going to take aim at Dune.
Dune this time. Okay.
He sees him as the biggest threat, taking 2 people out. Boom, boom.
Yeah, fair enough.
7 points of 7 hits.
Yep. Seeing what the damage is before I parry. If that's okay.
14
I'm gonna parry.
And your weapon takes 14 points of damage.
Yep, it's broken. I do have a third weapon.
That's why fighters carry more than one.
Yeah.
Or should. There's some durability and other things you can do with weapons too, especially for some of the other stuff I'm reading. All right, villagers
I'm just marking
running.
my weapons as broken for future.
Dune no longer has an option. Yeah, basically. Let's just run through this quick. We got one cultist, one thing. So let's get rid of some of these cultists. That's that one. Remove him. And this is the only other cultist alive. All right, recall. Shuffle. Yeah. Why does it do this? Okay.
Am I at the bottom of the list again?
No, it's
No.
Roll 20.
Okay.
That time it did it. Okay. I'm missing something. All right. Gorum is just. Can I have my axe? You mind handing it to me? Cultist is going to attempt to stab Silvergrin. Fails.
You'll get your axe when
Okay.
kill this damn cultist.
And the villager running. Silvergrin, you're up.
Okay, I'm going for this cultist again. Don't fail me now, Doug, because I'm very sure you're going to roll something like this. That hit. Okay,
That
8
hits
damage.
and does kill him.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so Twisted Cultist will attempt to hit Dune again. Ooh, fails. And Dune, you're up.
Moon takes out a short sword and attacks. I'm gonna push my roll.
All right, you succeeded with 8 points of damage.
Anger for how long this fight is going, and that this guy isn't going down fast enough.
And you kill him.
Right. And before he comes back for a third time, I'm chopping off his head and throwing it across the room.
The Twisted Cultist comes back alive after one round, and he only has 6 points of hit points left.
Okay. I didn't know that, so I just assumed
you didn't
come back
either,
unless
but
he did
yeah,
something.
that's perfectly fine. I was just letting you as a player know what it was.
Yeah.
So. All right, you guys have basically killed every cultist here, and there are some people. Well, you're out of combat. What shall you do?
I'm gonna toss Gorum his axe.
Yeah, I'm going to go and cut this goblin free.
Which the goblin is dead. It was stabbed and killed before the one cultist
the one up
moved.
there was
Yeah.
dead? Oh.
Yeah, the
Okay, I didn't
cultist that
realize
was
that.
up here
Okay.
took care of him before he moved forward.
Okay, so I want to inspect this room and see if there's A, any signs of treasure, and B, any signs of what ritual they were carrying out. Specifically, rather than the ritual, anything that's associated with a ritual that I could take back for someone else with more knowledge to have a look at.
I have no problem with giving me a spot hidden. Let's see.
All right.
Not a problem. Yeah.
Out of 12.
Well, obvious stuff. You're gonna go ahead and pull off the treasure card. You can go ahead and pull a card off of there.
I got an amulet. 1 minute. What did it say?
66.
66 gold. Okay.
May I also search for treasure?
Yep, and that's you find that one on the the cultist, the Twisted Cultist.
Yeah, D6, 6D6 is 21 gold worth amulet. Okay, let me just note that down.
Yep.
No.
And you can go ahead and if you succeed on your spot, you can also roll.
Got it. Dang.
But you will notice up on the altar a book, a small one, but it has some rituals in it.
I'm gonna push my luck on the roll if that's okay.
That's up to you.
Nope. I am now disheartened.
You didn't get anything.
No.
You'll find the daggers and other things that the cultist had, the battle axe, the amulet. Yeah. And you find a small, like handwritten thin notebook with if you want to try to figure out what it is, we could roll or something, but I gave it away already, but you would find a ritual or so. Understanding it might be a little different.
Yeah, exactly. We know it has some stuff that looks like ritual, but I don't think either of us have the knowledge to decrypt it.
Exactly. I mean, it looks interesting. You know what they were doing here, and Gorum is leaving.
Oh,
We
and I'm
have
like,
the
Zax.
waystone as well.
yeah. I'm like, hang on, Gorum. Are you going to the surface? It's a yes/no question. I don't know. Tell me where you're
I
going.
don't know where I am. So first thing is to find out where. And
Come over here. We have a way
Yeah,
out.
we can take you to the surface. That wouldn't be an issue at all.
you have a way out? And he will
Yes,
turn around.
yes. Does the goblin also come or not?
You tell me. I mean, as far as Gorum here,
Yeah.
these guys are more not here anymore necessarily.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
I think they
loud are
booked
you
it a
how
long
loud
time
are you
ago.
yelling? I mean, what effort are you putting in? But
I'm like, I do give a as loud a yell as I can manage. Says we have a way out, but if they don't come back, they don't come back. I'm not going to push it.
well, if you yell loud enough, the human villager will eventually come around the corner. They didn't go out because they saw what horrors were out there. Goblin
Okay.
just ran, you know,
Okay.
and they will
Right.
meet up with you.
Okay. Are we done here? Anything else we want to do?
I
Gorum?
have nothing for you
You-
to do. As far as if you want to
Okay.
try stuff, that's up to you.
We've picked up everything related to the ritual that we could find. We have got the treasures we wanted.
And you got the person
Okay.
you were after.
Yes. So to the surface we go, and the first thing I need to ask Stone Eye is what to do about this bite. Because I still have the bite. And I have maybe 4 hours before I have to do the test for it.
All right. And as you appear in the temple at the top of the breach with Stone Eye, I can't remember, I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Or
That's where
something
we're
of the
going
sort.
to
I
end
don't know.
tonight. And we'll go
Okay.
over the healing and other stuff next session. So,
Okay.
and go over because you guys might want to have an opportunity to run back to town and sell some of your stuff.
Stone Gaze, that was his name.
Stone Gaze, yeah. But there was also the thing with the broken stone. We may have to have a little side quest. So,
Got it.
I thought the calling stone would essentially just turn to dust in my hand as soon as he got back.
Yeah, it did. It did. That one did. As I say, there might be a need to go find another one, or get somebody a side quest to get one, or a partial. But all right, gentlemen, is there anything you need to let people know about, or anything out there in the world?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
I'm
Thanks for
good
the
as
game
well.
again.
All right.
Thanks for running it.
Thank you for people who are joining us. Those of you who are on our Discord or want to be on our Discord, please join our Discord. But I am looking to try to start an offline Dragonbane game or off stream. And if you check out our site, I will have some information on it. It looks like it might be a Sunday evening game at this point with the other person involved. But anybody out there, please feel free to go check it out and let me know. Otherwise, everybody have a great day and good weekend, or the rest of the weekend, or you know how it goes. But we're out of here. I just have to find the right program to go on to. And I forgot to hit record again. Damn it. I'm going to have to scrape from Twitch. So. All right. So.
Lowly Twitch.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day.